My next patron question is from Andrew, who wants to know about the current fate of a former PBS series. In the mid-90s, PBS broadcast a children's puppet series called The Puzzle Place, which revolved around a group of puppet children characters from different cultural backgrounds. The show explored some very deep themes, including acceptance of other cultures, sexism, and racism, as well as various conflicts that children encounter throughout their lives, such as bullying and trustworthiness. Despite the show being a critical and commercial success, the show met a sudden demise when Lancet Media, one of the companies that co-produced the show, went bankrupt, and PBS did not hold the rights to the show. Luckily, a handful of episodes are available on YouTube, but as of today, the show cannot legally be made available on a streaming service or put on DVD, and therefore the series is considered partially lost. Unless someone just so happens to have the rest of the series taped, it's possible the remaining episodes might be lost for good. Seeing as many of the performers from the show currently work for the Jim Henson Company, I think it would be perfect if a company like that could bring life back to the property. Do you think The Puzzle Place should one day be made available again to the public or possibly even rebooted? I admit to having no familiarity with The Puzzle Place, as for some reason the series never crossed my path, even as it was airing on PBS. However, it clearly resonated with the audience who saw the series, and at least some episodes have been uploaded to watch on YouTube. Regarding the copyright issues, this question led me down a rabbit hole of trying to figure out who owns the rights. Lancet Media may not be around anymore, but when a media company ceases to exist, it's not like their copyrighted productions immediately enter the public domain. Some other organization will usually swoop in to acquire the remaining assets. So someone somewhere does own the rights to The Puzzle Place. Who? Well, I actually had a tricky time locating information on what happened to the assets, and what I did find turned out to be rather complicated. Basically, in 1998, Lancet was acquired by the RCN Corporation, a telecommunications company specializing in the internet. RCN then bought a stake in the online children's portal JuniorNet, and Lancet was merged with them. When JuniorNet went under in 2001, Lancet was transferred back to RCN, and I assume they still retain the rights to The Puzzle Place. Interestingly, after founders Larry and Cecily Lancet sold their company, they moved to Florida and started a video production company called Lancet Digital Media, which is otherwise no relation to their former studio. Looking up the credits, I did notice that The Puzzle Place actually had two copyright owners, the other one being Community Television of Southern California, also known as KCET. They're an affiliate station of PBS based in California, and I assume they retain some copyright to The Puzzle Place. However, the only mention I can find on their website was a single retrospective article written in 2014. It's possible both KCET and RCN having an ownership stake in the show causes a licensing headache for anyone who might want to pick up the streaming rights. And if my lengthy summary of the Lancet Media assets and my needing to do some digging to find that out is any indication, most probably don't know who currently holds the copyright. However, if some company is really inclined to go through that mess, they absolutely should. PBS would be an ideal candidate if anyone on the network remembers they used to air The Puzzle Place. Not only to air the episodes again for a new generation, but maybe to create a new series as well. Looking up the plot synopsis and character descriptions, the show looks like it was quite ahead of its time, with the themes explored and the diversity on display. Although I'm sure if a reboot of The Puzzle Place was made, some joker would probably complain about it becoming woke, and then others would correctly point out the original series was too, and then this whole discussion will go on until the next reboot of a nostalgic series pops up and the cycle is repeated. Well, even if The Puzzle Place does not appear to be a top priority for the people who own the rights, I hope more episodes will be located and uploaded for the sake of fans who want to revisit it or introduce it to their children. Thank you for your question, Andrew.